Hello agents, there have been some huge announcements in today's State of the Game in relation to Title Update 12, and in this video I'll be recapping all of this for you. If you enjoyed the video then please give it a like and make sure you hit subscribe if you want to see more Division videos from me. Subscribers can also become a member of my channel if they'd like to support me that way too, and I'm currently on 25 members towards my next goal of 30, so thank you all so much for the support. So they started the State of the Game talking about some recent fixes that have been done on the game, and then they moved on to TU12. As expected in TU12 we are going to be getting new stuff added to the game, and this will include the usual new weapons, new gear, new brand set and new exotics. They didn't reveal any more than that, but they did say that next week more information will be coming and I'll cover it in a video as it drops. They quickly moved on to the optimization station, which is huge. I have seen so much debate about this in our community, and a lot of people are going to like this, but a lot of people are also saying that this is signs of the end of the Division 2 after year 3 and a third will be announced. My opinion is, as long as they have a lot of new content to add in year 3 to keep us doing fresh things with new builds to grind for, then this is a great move. They discussed how the optimization station was a favourite from the Division 1 and they wanted to move it over. They then went on to talk about how it works. There will be 4 new currencies and you'll need to farm these in order to optimize your weapons and gear to fully god rolled items. Mods will not be able to be optimized. When farming, they said you'll still want to find the higher rolled items because rolling from a lower roll will be much more expensive with your resources. Moving on, they discussed improvements coming to the summit. They'll be focusing on challenges, commendations and improvements. The all new challenges is an additional thing that you can do on your climb to the summit. You'll have short-term tactical goals and long-term ascent goals. You'll be able to select one of each challenge from both goals, and these will be active while you climb the summit. Completing a challenge will get you a reward and you can move on to the next. The rewards include XP, targeted loot items, reward caches, blueprints and spec points, which rotate per challenge. Every challenge will reward you with XP, but targeted loot and a summit challenge cache will be on interval. Blueprints, spec points and an exotic cache will be given after milestones, and on completion of floor 100, the challenges will reset so you can go again. They have been smart here though, any challenges active will not reset if you don't manage to complete them by floor 100. There is also a special reward for people that can complete all challenges, and on your first run you'll receive a new exotic assault rifle after 5 challenges are completed, but we don't know what this is yet. Commendations will add even more depth to the summit and give players something else to aim for. The first one they've shown on screen now was one that required you to complete 20 summits while completing 5 challenges. They then shown a commendation that requires you to open 300 crates with a summit access key, and then they've shown a very cool looking patch that will be rewarded for completing 30 hours of service in the summit. They were not finished with the summit there though. In TU12 they announced that every time you complete a checkpoint floor, you'll now get targeted loot. They mentioned how they have heard the community say the summit was not rewarding enough and they wanted to make it better. And on top of that, the weekly project will no longer require you to complete all 100 floors. You will now only have to complete 30 floors. And finally, there will be a 10th directive added to the summit in TU12 called Rages, where killing an enemy fills a rage meter of nearby hostiles. Rage will deplete over time, and a full rage meter will make the enemy enrage, which will grant them overheal, but killing an enraged enemy will remove all rage from nearby enemies. It wasn't clear if this directive would also be available outside of the summit. I'm very excited by all the changes coming to the summit, and I even missed out that they are adding more objectives too. Moving on, a global event shop will be coming in TU12, and Hamish said that you'll be able to do things similar to how you did it in the Division 1. They said that a new global event will be coming in TU12, and with it they are wanting to bring back a reason for people to still be engaged in global events when they are active. There will be this global event shop where you can purchase exclusive caches each global event, and these will cost you stars. Season caches and exotic caches are included in this shop, and the stars can be earned from the global event challenges. Hamish also mentioned that there would be another power event in TU12 and dropped another bombshell as he announced that there will be an increase to inventory size. In TU12 you'll now have an inventory size of 150, meaning you can store an extra 50 items. For those that have 4 characters, that will be 200 extra spaces, which is the equivalent to having 2 more characters right now. Your stash is going to remain the same size. So many people have requested this, so I know it is going to make a lot of people happy. The ability to turn your mask on and off anywhere in the Division 2 is also coming in TU12, and you'll simply be able to turn it on and off via a setting when you inspect your mask. And they also answered a complaint about how the mods were since agnostic mods were introduced in TU11. A mod filter will be coming to the game so that you can filter between offensive, defensive and utility mods when equipping them. And the last thing that I want to mention is that the exotic bighorn will be getting a buff as well. The AR variant of this weapon will have a mag increase from 30 to 40. And this is the end of the video. I'm very excited with all of these changes that are coming, and I never even got around to talking about the Nightmare event that is coming in TU12 as well. So much more news to come as we find out more about this Nightmare event and what new brand sets, gear sets and exotics are coming in TU12, and TU12 will be released for Season 4 this December. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe to me to see more from me, and now we are finished, head down to the video description to find a link to the Best Division community on Discord. Until the next video, peace out.
Wow.